I bet you this is not the full story. This video is brought to you by Beating Black and Blue. Beating Black and Blue, being a black cop in America under siege, my brand new book. You can go on and get it. It's available on Amazon right now. We're already the #1 seller on Amazon, #1 new release for law enforcement books. I appreciate it. If you already got a book, write a review on the book. The reason I got to keep saying this because not everybody see all of my videos. So if you missed it, here's your opportunity to do so. Like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live and make a video. Y'all know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, while looking for videos to make and looking for content, I ran across this content, and y'all know how I feel about when stuff is too juicy. If it's too juicy, it's probably too juicy, and you need to do more research. So I'm going to live research this article that I saw. Let me pull it up so you can see what I'm talking about. Somebody sent this to me, and it says, I need y'all to go hard for this. They killed a baby, bro. Here's the little caption that they put in here. A 3-month-old black baby was shot Monday, May 5th, 2021 during a police shootout. I don't know, they already messing up. They refused to release body-worn camera footage. The infant, who has been identified as LaMelo Parker, died from a single gunshot wound. We have no choice but to go hard for LaMelo. LaMelo, all right? It's very unfortunate this kid lost his life, and I can almost guarantee you money back that it probably was his daddy out here thugging and taking police on a high-speed, dangerous chase with his kid in the car, probably shooting at the police, which resulted in them firing back at him and him leveraging his child as a target for them. Leveraging his child so they wouldn't shoot back while he shoot at them. I would guarantee you that that's the case. Now, I don't know, haven't seen it. I just know how police work, and I know how the foolery works. Because they ain't going to do no research like I'm going to do. Because I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it live so y'all see me do the research. And this is how I research most of these cases. I'm going to do it live so you know how silly these people are. And why would you put a headline out here without telling the full story? All right. Now let me say this. They'll never put nothing about the black kid getting shot in the inner city and through a window in a car because they daddy out there thugging, but they want to make it a deal because he's white police officers. But let's go to the Googles. Let's go to the Googles. Boom. Hold on, let me put the LaMelo Parker incident. All right. LaMelo Parker. Unanswered questions surrounding the LaMelo Parker. I'm going to try to see if I can find somewhat of an impartial take. Who LaMelo Parker? Answer saw in the death of baby. Okay. The Fox 10 maybe protesters demand answers for. Let me see which headline seems to be more impartial. Let's go to this. This seemed like a reading. Okay. It says, who killed LaMelo Parker? Answer sought in death of baby in Mississippi police shooting. Okay. Let me zoom this in so y'all can see it. And we're going to read this thing together. Protesters are demanding justice for a baby who died in May after Mississippi law enforcement officers unleashed a torrent of gunfire into a car driven by his father, who was wanted in the killing of the baby's mother and another person in Louisiana. Why do black blogs got to be so disingenuous that we got to go hard for this one? It says, Mississippi law enforcement officers unleashed a torrent of gunfire into a car driven by his father, the baby's father, who was wanted in the killing of the baby's mother and another person. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna bring up the fact that this dude is a mass murderer and that he's on the run from police. Let's continue to read. Jeremy Parker, the uncle of 3-month-old LaMelo Parker, joined protests Wednesday outside the headquarters. One of the agencies involved in the chase reported. Parker noted that prior to the shooting, the tires of the car driven by Eric Darrell Smith had already been flattened. So what did that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? that had already been flattened. That means he was in a pursuit. I mean, they were in pursuit of him. He was fleeing. They had did the spike strips, I would argue, and he's still fleeing. Let's see if there's more information here. Just want to know why y'all shot the car up like that, and y'all know the little boy was in there. On May 3rd, Mississippi Highway Patrol Trooper, Gulfport Police and Harrison County deputies pursued a vehicle driven by Smith in Interstate 10 after it crossed from Louisiana to Mississippi. Okay, Smith, 30, was suspected of killing his ex-girlfriend, Kristen Parker, and her 26-year-old nephew in Baker, Louisiana, and then fled with LaMelo. Video of the driver on the interstate shows officer firing more than 20 shots into the car. Biloxi police chief said that the officer started shooting after Smith shot at them. It don't take long. It don't take long. They started shooting after Smith shot at them. What did I tell you? He probably used his baby as a target, or he didn't care. He takes him on a high-speed chase across state lines. They stop him. He shoots at them. They have to return fire. They have to return fire. This is the way it is. But they don't put that in the post, and I'm going to go back to that. Smith died at the scene. LaMelo died the next day in an Alabama hospital. The autopsy determined that the baby died of a single gunshot wound. Now, let's see if they have any evidence that the shots actually came from the police officer, because there was an exchange of gunfire, and you don't know who shot who and what bullet actually struck the kid. The police chief, or the police captain, Brian Dykes, said Saturday the investigation is continuing. The information will be given to the Harris County District Attorney Office when it is complete. He said he could not estimate when it might happen. Smith and LaMelo were black, and the activists have questioned whether race played a role in the officer shooting in this vehicle. God, I can't stand these people. The infant's family member in the NAACP. Okay. It's all emotional opinion. I'm gonna stop it at that. Let me go back to this article. They did this. Let's look at what they said. A 3-month-old baby was shot on Monday during a shootout with police. Infant identified LaMelo, single gunshot wound. We have no choice. Got to go hard for LaMelo. They didn't put nothing about his daddy killing his mama and another man, and taking police on a high-speed chase. And I think this is an old case. And taking the police on a high-speed chase, firing at the police. They returned fire. And now it's all about race. This is racial. It's the white man. The white man is after us. The white man is after us. But we ain't going to say nothing about a black man killing his baby mama and her brother, or whoever the other person was, then taking his newborn and having the audacity and negligence of taking police on a high-speed pursuit with the baby in the car, then getting into a shootout with the police with the baby in the car. And it's all the white man's fault. It's all the white police officers' fault. They out here just doing it to us for no reason. They out here just in no reason. Totally don't care about what the father did that ended up resulting in all of this happening. This is the problem, y'all. This is why I say what I say, because I rarely see cases where white people do this. I rarely see cases where white people do it. And people are like, you always talking bad about black people. It's not my intent. I'm just reporting on the news. And unfortunately, the disingenuous nature of majority of black people on the internet that I see, majority, not all, but the majority, leads me to have to say something. I have never in my life seen white people taking somebody on a high-speed pursuit after killing 2 other people, get in a shootout with police with a white baby in the car, the baby get killed, and they out here protesting. I ain't never in my life seen. I've never seen it. I have never seen it in my life. Only black people do this. I haven't seen this with Hispanic people, Asian people. Only black people do stuff like this and create a post that's disingenuous at best. I won't say nothing about the boy daddy, but it's all the white man's fault. Anyway, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this situation. YouTube, I didn't show anything. There's no graphic video. I'm just reporting the news. I have to use these words that are in the article that articulate what I'm trying to present. So please don't demonetize my video. Get the book, Being Black and Blue, where I talk about this very stuff in this book. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Links in the description section. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.